Okay, here I come. Here I come, baby.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the
I was
start.
picking over here.
Off we go from South Florida. And here's stop. That's the 25. The drive will begin there.
Come on.
They'll run here. It's Brees Hall. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Go check. Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
Man in motion is Smith.
Ready.
Back to throw. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he'll be forced out of bounds. A yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. A shotgun snap for 2. Right back to him. He's got it again. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Tua to Tyreek for the Dolphins first.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
So, not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Here's 2. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He'll start at the 2. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Another run here with Hall. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. It's gain of 5.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. They try to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. It's a pickup of 12. And the Jets have a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Jets. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Right adds the extra point. And the Jets will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Dolphins. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Sanders here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Bronco 80.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. And Davis there to make the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll go again with Hall. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That's Azeez Ojulari in on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Go, Reed. Go. Panther Street. Panther Street. Panther and Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. We are through 1. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this.
It's safe. Go ahead. All right, go ahead.
Tua will get this one out wide to Tyreek. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Tua to Tyreek for the Dolphins first.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback, seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Get set. Ready, team. Okay.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinner. Inside the 40. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
That ties the game at 14.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Two and out on 1st down. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Watson, Oscar. Ready. Big team. Hey, 21 to you.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Second down and 10.
Let's go. 44. Ready. Out.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's caught by Hill. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
He's got his man. It's Hill. And he will score. I like him. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Now Sanders on to the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now. Hot 70, hot 70. Cowboy 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a short one caught by Taylor. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From 29, here's second and 7.
Here we go. Here's 79 Bronco.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Now, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
Here's third and 7. Here comes the blitz. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Ready. Big team.
a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. Here's Tagovailoa. For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's third and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
This throw right side is caught by him. And he's into the end zone yet again. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Miami. That's his third touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A give. Here's Hall. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Get it!
The handoff. Here comes Hall. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. On the run, here's Hall. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Come on.
Here's Hall. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
19
yards on the pickup.
They'll look to throw. Out to his right. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
We see this so often. They call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses. If we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
All right, come on.
Tua gonna give this to Wright. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Tua gonna throw. Here's a screen coming for Wright. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Now Tua. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9.
47-yard
All right, fellas,
line.
listen up. 20, TX.
A shotgun snap to Tua. As caught left side by Waddle. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. To the air again, Tunga Bailoa. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. Again, it's Tua. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. And that catch gets him a first down.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
20, TX. Ready.
He'll run with Wright. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Wright will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's a design run. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
yourself down here multiple scores in the second half, the defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a first down.
A couple of explosive runs here to start the drive, and now you got to ask yourself, what's the counterpunch? I think as this defense continues to pat themselves in tight, this is a prime opportunity to try to take a big shot downfield.
A run here with Paul, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
19, target, check, hurt, Buffalo 18, 18, Pioneer.
Now, this time, they'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Chuck Robinson, his second sack of the afternoon, number 5 for him on the year.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
Man in motion is Smith. Throwing now on third and long, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Mustang 19.
He'll drop to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Right back to him. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good.
They'll come up here first and 10.
They're right here.
First and 10 at the 40.
Here's Tagovailoa. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play.
It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And the Jets are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. He'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now an injury timeout, and that's Breece Hall, who's struggling a bit after that play. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Out.
2 and out on first down. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
From the gun, here's Tua. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Hey, get set.
That's to Waddle again. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. His 4th TD grab of the season. Sanders here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and inches. Now, this looks like a design run. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And left side, it's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Hey, 21 here.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. for him now on the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Round throw 80. Let's go. 19 Tigers. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for it all. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jack Jones. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That's made there by Waddle. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second
down at 8.
18-yard line.
Whoa. Ready, shot? Ready, 20, TX. Watson, Oscar. Hey.
Now it's Tua. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. To throw is Tua. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That's a dozen. That's number 12. And a first down.
At the 33-yard line.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Throwing again, it's Tua. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Tua to throw again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This throw right side is marked by Hill. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. That one into the hands of Hill.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready? 60. Get it.
They'll run for the first time with Keelan Robinson. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. So a win here for the Dolphins. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.